This is Teacher Darji, and I would like to share to you the learning activity sheet in Mathematics 7, Quarter 3, Module 3, Week 3. Parallel lines and transversal. After performing all the learning tasks in this learning activity sheet, you are expected to derive relationships among angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal using measurement and by inductive reasoning. Let us start. Given the lines x and y in the figure below, the line z is a transversal of these two lines. What is a transversal? It is a line that intersects two or more lines. In this figure, z intersects lines xy into two distinct points, forming different angles. What are the different relationships among these angles? First, the interior angles. These are the four angles formed between the lines x and y. We have angles C, angle D, F, and E. Next, we have the exterior angles. These are the four angles formed that lie outside the lines x and y. We have angles A, B, G, and H. Another is the alternate interior angles. These are the two interior angles that lie on the opposite sides of a transversal. We have angles C and F, angles D and E. Next, we also have the alternate exterior angles. These are the two exterior angles that lie on the opposite sides of the transversal. We have angle A and H and angle B and G. Next, we have the corresponding angles. These are the two angles, one interior and the other is exterior, on the same side of the transversal. Like angle A corresponds with E, angle B and F, angle C and G, and angle D and H. Now, you already know the different angle pairs when a transversal cut two or more lines. Learning task number 1. Angles formed when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal. Given G parallel to H, F and K are transversal, you are going to identify the measure of these angles. Kindly consider the relationship of these angles, especially they form a straight line or linear pair. Vertical angles, supplementary angles. So your previous learning in our previous lesson will be very important in answering this learning task. Like for instance, angle E is vertical with 80-degree angle. Angle J makes a linear pair with a 50 degrees angle. So that is your clue. And angle M is vertical with 50 degrees. So after you perform the learning task number 1, you are going to realize that when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the corresponding angles are congruent. The alternate interior angles are congruent. The alternate exterior angles are also congruent. And linear pairs are supplementary. So these interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary as well. And the exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So these findings, this summary, will give you an idea on how to answer the learning task number 1. Since this is a self-learning activity sheet, then this part will be very beneficial in answering by yourself the learning task. Now let us proceed on learning task number 2. Determine the measures of the angles marked with letters. Lines with arrowheads are parallel. Note, figures are not drawn to scale. Number 1. Angle J and the given angle 105 are alternate exterior angles. Number 2, and angle N and the 75-degree angle are vertical. Angle N and angle P are exterior angles on the same side of a transversal. Number 3, Q and 112 are exterior angles on the same side of a transversal. And these exterior angles on the same side of a transversal are supplementary. Next, number 4. The missing angle is R, and R is alternate exterior angle with 125. Number 5, you need to find first the angle adjacent to 83, and it forms a linear pair before you can get S, which is alternate interior angle with the angle beside adjacent to 83. Next, for number 6, let angle T is corresponding to 73 degrees angle. Number 7, you can get U by finding first the angle adjacent to 47, and that angle corresponds to angle U. Next, angle B and 65 are exterior angles on the same side of a transversal, and they must be supplementary. W is vertical with 109, and X corresponds to 92 degrees. Number 9, angle X is an exterior angle on the same side of a transversal with 33, and angle Y corresponds 33. Angle Z is an alternate interior angle with angle X. Number 10, A is an exterior angle on the same side of a transversal with 130 degrees. Angle C is also an exterior angles on the same side of a transversal, while B would be alternate interior angles on the angle adjacent to 130 degrees. And alternate interior angles are congruent. Same with alternate exterior angles. Now, for your performance task, still math in the real life, they are going to take a picture of anything that represents a transversal, interior angles, exterior angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles, and you need to have one picture each. Write a one sentence caption in each picture. Post this on Mathematics 7 page. Do not forget to consider the rubric for scoring. Relevance to the topic 50%, creativity 35%, overall impact 15%, a total of 100%. Make your Site 1 difficulty in performing this learning activity sheet.